Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Why silence is the true power of the INFJ. Anywho, I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys. All right. All right. I will stop. I promise. Just having a little convo with Michaela. There it goes. All right. I'm sorry. I'm so silent right now. I'm just kind of like, being me. Almost there, guys. Almost there. How are you guys doing? How's everyone faring with this energy? This energy is amazing. It's amazing. It's awesome energy. Totally being sarcastic, of course. Totally being sarcastic. Okay. She said maybe. She said maybe I should be more introverted. No, baby boo, you are perfect just as you are. All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm done with my BS. Let's go over really quick. We would love for you guys to please go and support our raffle. That's going to be coming up soon. I'm thinking of pushing it back just a couple more days. We're going to be picking a winner for a 2-hour meditative experience. That winner will have me for 2 hours, and they'll be able to go ahead and basically have whatever kind of session with me, 2 hours. We're going to do meditation. We're going to do readings. We're going to be doing all kind of stuff, all sorts of energy work, whatever your higher self believes you need. That's what I'm going to do. It's only $1 per entry, and the proceeds go towards Soulwork Synergistics, my ministry. That would be amazing if you could either partake in that or share it out. Yes. If you would like to book a private session with me, and y'all, don't tell anyone, we're about to have a Memorial Day weekend sale. I'm just saying. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. We're going to have a Memorial Day weekend sale on my website, emmyevolving.com. You can get to all of my sessions by going to soulworksynergistics.com/Emmy-services. That would be amazing. And if you've heard already, we are going absolutely ham with getting this sanctuary built starting this year. I cannot wait. Wait. soulworksynergistics.com/sanctuary. If you want to partake in helping us with the construction of the physical sanctuary, yes, exiting my comfort zone. We're talking about an actual physical campus, a location. All right, guys. I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I was told is watching everything you do, just wishing away. Ooh. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to. Y'all, this would be too much. I'm telling you, someone's watching you again. Some of them want to be up. Hold your head up. Moving on. All right, guys. My attitude is in full effect this morning. So they were a breech baby. They're in the process of giving birth to themselves, but they came out upside down. And that's okay because their ethos is now right side up, meaning their thought process, their logic, whatever it is they're trying, or maybe it's you, whatever it is that's being attempted, it's now being seen and attempted right side up. There's no distortions. The distortions, it reached this fever pitch last autumn. And is one of them things. Some of them want to use you. I can't. Some of them want to be used by you. Don't use people, even if they want you to. I'm just saying, I just, no. Niet. 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 No, don't fall for it, because some people will offer to allow you to use them, to maltreat them, and that's because they're just gathering evidence of your maltreatment. Just saying. All right. At your foundation, you are an alchemist, but that alchemy has been upside down. Okay. There's a need to correct this. And whatever it is that's happening, it's something that's initiating a process that cannot be undone. This process cannot be undone. Once initiated, it's going to go all the way through, right? Lindsay, are you on Facebook? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let me. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. No, boo. Not today. Not today. Some of them want to abuse you. Yeah. Hold on. I knew she would pop in. I love it. Am I the drama? I'm not the drama, but I do like to watch it unfold in the comments. Okay. All right. Some of them want to use you. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So what we have here, there's balance that's being reestablished, right? This balance that's being reestablished is necessary. You are not imagining whatever it is you think that's going on. There is something something popping off. Her name is Lindsay. I swear to God, this is the best match ever. Like, it cracks me up. time to remember. You have to remember what it is that you're focusing on. Now, watching everything you do and just wishing away. What are they wishing for? What exactly is it that they're wishing for? What is it? What is it? Are they wishing for peace, for resolution? Are they wishing for forgiveness? Are they wishing for your demise? What are they wishing for? And I think that's something that we kind of need to allow ourselves to become aware of. What exactly is this person's intent? I don't know who this person is for you, but you should definitely know who they are and what their intention is. Because if you don't, then there is a very high potentiality that you are um, probably going to find out in a not so subtle way. Okay. You want to make sure that you are ready for whatever life is going to throw at you, whether it's a curveball, a fastball, whatever other kind of balls. And it's just one of them things. It's one of them things, right? Um, that's a harsh message. Chalice, fulfillment, goddess, lady, feminine. A chalice is a woman's womb. That's an archaic reference to the womb of a woman, one of the most, if not the most, sacred space on this earth, right? And the thing is this, like, the chalice was emptied out. I guess it's almost this feeling of the feminine, this epitome of what was being sought after. Ooh, damn, the intrigue. Okay, I'm biting. What? Tell me. So at some point, you were like the dream girl, right? You were the epitome of what was being searched for the world over. And and then something happened, and I don't know, it's almost like there was an attempt to either convince themselves or someone tried to convince them that you are less than what you are. Lion ass hoes tried to say you're less than, tried to say that you are not worth it, tried to say all of these like really disparaging things, only to find out you're everything they thought you were. How does it feel to be wrong? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I remember one time in a whirlwind of defiance, because people were messing with me, right? In a whirlwind of defiance, it just dribbled out my mouth, and I was like, only bet against me if you don't want to win. And it's so true, though. It's so true. They made the wrong bet. They made a bad wager. Basically, they probably lost everything, including their dignity. For what? To prove to you what? What you already knew? That you're worth it. You know you're worth it. I'm just saying, you know, ever since I was younger, I don't give people the time of day when they're trying to get my attention. I just don't. And it's not even it's not even me thinking I'm like, you know, hot stuff or anything like that. It has more to do with me understanding my worth, and I'm not going to play with you. I'm just not. I'm not going to play with you. I don't have to pay attention to you. I don't have to be tickled pink just because you're paying attention to me. Compliments really don't mean shit to me. It really just doesn't. It doesn't. If you are a heterosexual man and you think you can come to me and compliment me, I really don't care. I feel like you're just talking to my vagina and she's deaf. She doesn't hear what you're saying. Neither of us care. Now, I'm just saying if you are a gay man, I'd be like, "Oh boo, oh my god. Are you serious? You think I'm cute? Oh my god." Yeah, I would be totally tickled pink. I'm not joking. I'm so not joking. So people tried to play this game with you. It didn't work. It didn't work. Hopefully it didn't work because you don't play games, right? I remember this one video. I feel like a liar. I do play games. I remember this one video that I recorded. I was in the middle of an auction, an online live auction. And these demon horitas totally like they went out of their way to get my account, the whole account banned, right? But I didn't give a shit because previous to my spiritual job, I was an absolute troll. And I have maybe like, I don't know, 20 accounts on Facebook that are just left dormant. They're left dormant. They're left to age and ripen. And those are the accounts. And so what I did when they took down my primary account, I went ahead and just launched another one. And then I made a video and I was like, they took down my account. They want to play games, but it's good because I like games. And then I went back to living. Yeah, it slowed me down maybe 5 minutes because I had to find the password. But that's about it. Like, I'm not interested in playing games. I'm interested in doing what I need to do to be right with myself, not to be right with anyone else, to be right with myself at this point. For all of us empaths, and I know so many of you are just like me, where you totally go out of your way for other people, where you totally give of yourself, even when they don't deserve it. You give and give and give, and you're patient, and you create excuses for people who can't even be bothered to make excuses for themselves, right? I think it's time for us to consider ourselves first and foremost. Miss All Sexy, she says, if a mofo want to play, we can play. If I can add to that, I think you're my twin. um, I think you're my twin. So I would frame it slightly differently. I would say, if a mofo want to play, we can play, but just know you're going to be crying when I'm done. That's why nobody plays with me. I'm sorry for being honest. I'm sorry. Sweet dreams are made of these. I'm just saying, by the time I'm playing games right back, the only game I'm playing is seeing how long before I make you cry. I don't like games. I don't. I don't. If we're going to play games, I have some intentions. I have intentions. That's why I don't play games. Watch Tower of the South summer. By summer, you're going to see everything kind of begin to unfold. I hope this has to do with the sanctuary. I would love that. I would love by summer, we're breaking ground. We've already gone ahead and leveled everything, and we're starting construction and all of that. Ooh, I love it. I love it. All right. Beyond illusion. So you're bursting through all of that fakery, foolery nonsense. You're just Oh, is that of a GJ? Is of a GJ on his forehead. Someone's got the coochie on the brain. They got coochie on the brain. I'm just saying. I'm saying. I'm saying. Okay. Show me where I lied. That's all they're thinking about is the coochie. Charcuterie. Okay. Um. Wait. let me let me rewind this. I don't know how to frame that. Outside of what I saw, I don't know how to frame that. Someone's thinking about your cooch. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Do 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 do. Okay, this is a whole story. Ah, shit, this picture. Oh God. No, just no, no. Uh. 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 Hold on, guys. That needs to be pushed to the side because that's not cute. Okay. So this is someone who's ready to let go of the past, right? It says clinging to the past and it's in reverse. Card number 5, 5 being the number of change, but the change has had to take place in a very upside down manner. They're ready and strong enough to go right side up. Now, these 3 bitches, these 3 were celebrating because once upon a time they were successful in creating a wedge, in driving a wedge and controlling someone's path. So these 3 were celebrating. Now these 3 are upside down. Good. Fall on your head. I don't care. Now it's a rainy day and they're upside down and blah, 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 blah. And, you guys, if I can just say, you don't have to care about the feelings of someone who had intentions to hurt yours. You don't. I'm sick and tired of the narrative that we have to keep giving and loving and, all of these different things. Let me read this shit to y'all. I'm you got me tripping, boo. Let me find it. Let me find it. I don't know why. This picture popped up. This is just how we do here, okay? This is how we do here. Look at her face. Did you see her face? That's just how we do, yo. That's how we do. Hold on, let me let me find it. Let me find it. Okay. Someone commented this. I saw it yesterday. I feel like it's important for me to share. I don't know what they were commenting to on my live stream. I don't know and I don't care. My salt's excessive today. So, this person says, so, oh well to the ones who can't afford the help they might not even know they need. Kind of reminds me of let those be deceived that are not smart enough to know that they're being deceived. Sorry, I have a lot of love for you, and there are good peoples that don't have money and don't want handouts and really need clarity. Again, I mean no disrespect. First and foremost, first and foremost, let's set some ground rules. If you're going to say something to me and you feel the need to tell me you love me and that you mean no disrespect in the same block of words, what you're writing is disrespectful and you have no love. First and foremost. So if you're going to approach me with your bullshit, be real with your bullshit. First and foremost, because I'm going to call you out on it. It's one thing if you just state your opinion, right? I can respect that. You state your opinion, it differs from mine. That's fine. We have differing opinions. You can even state your opinion of me. That's fine. Your opinion of me does not dictate my value and perception of that value. But to state some bullshit and pepper in there the I have a lot of love for you and I mean no disrespect. You absolutely mean disrespect. What you're trying to say is you want me to provide services for people, aka you, for free at my detriment, and you want me to offer it without you asking, so you don't have to feel ashamed about the fact that you don't value what I do. We don't have to consider feelings of people who don't consider exactly what it is they're trying to gaslight us into believing. My response, and I left all of this up. Have you considered the effects on the person giving the healing to others? So, oh, well, to the ones who can't afford the help, they might not even know they need. So it's my job to anticipate what you need, a need that you don't even know you need. And I have to offer this for free because you don't know you need it. So then why do you need the help? That's not help. That's me trying to be a savior. That's you trying to identify as a victim. Bitch, be gone. I'm just saying. So, and then I continued with, I find when people write, quote, I mean no disrespect, it's because they're aware what they wrote is in fact disrespectful. Let me ask you a question. Who decides when enough is enough for those who keep over giving and those who believe their lack of awareness is their entitlement to receiving? When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Literally everything about your comment is disrespectful. Let me just be blunt at this point. At least I have the courage to speak what I actually mean. When you personally rid the world of the need for money due to the cost of simply existing, I will go back to doing all my work for free the way I have done for years for people just like you who believe I need to give of myself endlessly because that's just what I need to do. You won't be missed on this channel with your shitty ass makeup. Let me add a little bit of petty up in that bitch. I mean, no disrespect. I say that as a professional makeup artist. You need a consultation. But I love you. Your effort is so adorable. You need a consultation. Just the whole thing redone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. No, 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 no. This is all love, girl. This is all love. No, I'm telling you this because I love you. I don't want you to go out looking as busted as you do in that picture. I mean, girl, no, I'll do your consultation for free. Let me tell you, I am over 40 years old. I don't fucking know how old. I think 43, 44, something like that. I'm pushing mid 40s. I don't give a fuck. Who knows? I'm over 40 years old. And this entire time, I've been doing the energy work that I have been doing for my entire life. So I started charging in 2017, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 5.5 years out of 43 fucking years. And I'm the asshole? Show me the thousands of people I did free work for and how they have improved my life. Where the fuck were these people when I was stuck in a parking lot for 5.5 months? Who was volunteering to fix my brakes? Don't give me none of that bull fucking shit. I'm telling y'all, don't let people fuck with your mind about you earning a living wage unless these motherfuckers paying for your groceries, your pimped out house, and your pimped out ride. I don't fucking think so. What you gonna do now? You can't shut me up. You can't change my opinion. So what now? What now? Were you able to go to that makeup counter and be like, I don't have the money, I'm in need, my makeup is busted, can I have this for free? Is that where you got your makeup from? For free? You go to a doctor, a mental doctor, and tell them, my perception is fucked up, can I get your services for free? You understand, even when you have a life-threatening condition, you still have to pay for that. You know that, right? You cut a finger off, you got to go to the ER. Bitch, they send you the bill. They send you that bill. I'm sick and tired of the people who are here to help change the world be crushed by the expense of existing, and to have the very people that they help be the very people that shames them into even more oppression. Fuck that shit. For real. Let me tell y'all something, and I hope you guys hear this. If you are an energy worker and you do energy work for free, you are displacing energy. What does that mean? That means you send them 5 pounds of healing, they will be displaced 5 pounds of energy, and you do not get to determine what that energy is, and it's going to go right to you. I say this as someone who has done so much free work, it is fucking ridiculous. And let me be extra clear. And I don't expect anyone who this pertains to say anything in the comments, okay? Like I said, it's between me and you. I still do a shit ton of work for free. I do. Almost daily. I just don't advertise it because user ask people like that commenter will take that as further entitlement. I do free work. I do. Daily free work. I'm not ashamed either. But that will be done on my terms. As a matter of fact, I do want to share. I'm about to have an event. It's completely free. I'm going to be doing free readings. It's going to be on the Soulwork Synergistics channel. I'm going to make a post on all my social media. I'm also going to make a post on the community tab of my YouTube channel here, the Emmy Evolving YouTube channel. And it's going to be a free event, but you have to be a subscriber. And I'll pick people from the comments. You won't be able to comment unless you're a subscriber. Yeah. And no, it's not because someone challenged me and tried to shame me. No. It's because I chose to. I spoke to my team And we felt that was an amazing way to say thank you to all of you who have been so supportive with the Soulwork Synergistics. You see, Emmy Evolving is not a nonprofit. I am a for profit business entity. I am the sitting CEO of a for profit company. You want to ask for free shit? Go over to Soulwork Synergistics. That's a nonprofit. It's time to create boundaries and enforce them. It is time to create boundaries and enforce them. And people cannot say disrespectful bullshit, end it with, I mean, no disrespect, and then expect you to comply with their what expectation that you need to be okay with the disrespectful bullshit that came out their poorly lined lips. I'm just saying, baby boo, baby boo. I am the wrong shade of yellow to be approaching in that way, honey. I am the wrong shade of yellow, baby boo. I'm telling you, I was born in that salt water. Baptized in that ocean water. If you don't know the type of salt I have in me naturally, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My people were conquered by Prince Philip of Spain. Why do you think my islands are called the Philippines? Yeah, I'm a fucking saltwater Latina. I'm just saying. I'm saying. You approached the wrong shade of motherfucking yellow. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Wrong shade. Wrong shade. It's okay for you to have an organic reaction. It's okay for you to establish boundaries. It's okay for people to get the fuck out of your way while you mind your own business. Right? I will say this again. If you are an energy worker, if you offer readings, if you offer spiritual counsel, spiritual advice, spiritual guidance, spirit based services, energy based services. A service is a service, is a service, is a service, is a service. The people you would offend for charging a fee for your service are the very people who would not even pause when they see you struggling. They wouldn't. I know this firsthand. People who be new to my channel, people who are new to me, they don't understand my history. I'm one of the most giving, generous people you will ever meet. One of the most. So, motherfucker, when you cross a line with me and I have the need to say something and say it with passion, that's how you know you a fucked up person. That's how you know. That's how you know. When someone like me speaks with passion about my disdain for you and your behavior, you done fucked up. You need to talk to Jesus for a little bit. He needs to set you right. I'm saying, lay off the Jesus juice and talk to Jesus for a little bit in a sober state. You pretty fucked up, yo. You pretty fucked up. As someone who makes it their mission to really uplift other people, for me to feel the need to put your ass back in your place, oh, you fucked up. You done fucked up. You make my ear itch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And it's okay for me to be an authentic person. and be truthful in the way I receive something that is just so disrespectful. Uh-uh. Ain't nobody gonna tell me at this point. No fucking way. No one is going to be trying to convince me that the way I live in accordance with my soul and my heart, that I haven't given enough. Y'all, when you give so much that you don't even know how much you've given at this point, to me, that's evidence that I am living my truth. And no one will convince me otherwise. When you have given so much to so many people, you don't even know who anymore. Nor do you care. Nor do you care how many or who. Just that there is still suffering in this world and that needs to be rectified. No one will convince me otherwise. I carry an intrinsic value, a value determined by God. Hell, even my attitude was given the green light by God. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Even my attitude. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Speak your truth to yourself and to others. Speak your truth. Allow yourself to be witnessed as you are. That's how we set ourselves and others free. Just allow it. Have the courage. Be the rose that grew from concrete. Okay? Have the courage. You know, people might think like, girl, you're not a rose. You're just some weed growing from the cracks in the concrete. And I say, motherfucker, I'm a dandelion. Do you understand how healing I am? No, that's why you're so fucking unhealthy. Bada bing, bada boom, what's up? Right? Just because people don't understand the value that you carry intrinsically because of your existence does not mean shit. It does not mean shit. You have all these people wanting to spray chemicals on dandelion, one of the most nutrient dense, healing type flora. You're killing the very thing that will help to protect your liver from the very thing you're using to kill it. Oh, come on now. I mean, that's some demon whore poetry right there. I'm just saying. Let's revert back. I think I would rather talk about twin flames than this shit. Okay. The fool, politics, and rebirth. So this is someone who's willing to play the fool for you at this point. They're trying to figure out how to approach. They're willing to play the fool. They don't really want to, but they're willing to. And I don't know. I don't know. The politics is upside down and it's affecting the rebirthing process. Okay. They're dealing with politics. They're dealing with politics. And that's just one of those things. That's just one of those things. Be careful of people like this. The world is abundant with people who want to feign spirituality. The world is abundant with the men and the women who want to play this game. I'm saying string their asses up with their silk robe. They can own the shit out of that. Be abundant in the things that grow you, not the things that continue to shame you into a space of submission. I mean, unless you want to submit. Did you know a dom and a sub? That's a mutual agreement. It's not done with force. I'm just saying. It's not done with force. You know, if you want to be the one that's the submissive, you actually agree beforehand the degree of how submissive you're going to be, and what they're going to be able to dictate for you. That's stuff that's agreed upon beforehand. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, a truly powerful person in the presence of the right one can and does choose to be in a state of submission. I'm just saying. Depending on my mood, sometimes I like when my husband tells me what to do. Depending on my mood, I might rip you a new asshole if you approach me the wrong way. You got to know my mood. You got to know who I am. You got to be real with yourself about how much you know a person before you start trying to dictate who someone is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can't take a look at someone. See, I think going back to that comment, I think that person took a look at me and saw weakness, saw someone, identify them as being nice and funny. What a miscalculation. Do you know how I temper my aggression? I crack jokes. Because the alternative is to make you cry. That's the alternative. Depending on my mood, I usually prefer cracking jokes. Just because I understand there's no need for that. There's just no need for that. Say what I need to say, crack jokes. It's all good. Keep going. Once in a great while, though, the patience runs out. And that's when I realize it's not my patience. It's not my bad. It's a necessary correction. So, did I make you cry? Or did you finally meet your match and you made yourself cry? Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All right. There's no more comparison going on. They understand the suppleness. You are the bamboo, and they've been dealing with some stiff ass wood. Okay. You're a bamboo. You are super flexible, right? You're super flexible, and that's what they want. Your bamboo carries with it the energies of protection. And if you look at, some of the history, especially like in Asia, we go ahead and take a look at the history of the samurai. Um, as they're training in their craft, the type of weaponry they use are made of bamboo, and that's how they train. So it carries with it the energies of the warrior. It carries with it the energies of protection, the energies of Bushido, right? Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hold your head up. This, these cards are too much. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins, but see, it's in reverse. So this is not new. This is not new, like at all. This is not new. It's just not. This is something that's been going on. These are cycles that have been going on. Okay. So I was reading anew, and then I was thinking of someone, and I thought of something even more. And let me just say this. Let me just say this. I am sick and tired. Sick and tired of women, of minorities, minority women being forced to behave as though we should accept less than what we deserve. I am sick and tired of this world either fetishizing me and my people or assuming we are much weaker than we actually are, or thinking we need their permission to be assertive, to know our value, and to act like we know it. Mm-hmm. I'm just sick and tired of that. I am so sick and tired of that shit. New rule. You come on my channel thinking you can behave like I'm some Sanrio fetish, motherfucker, I'm gonna spank the shit out of you. You want a fetish? I'm gonna spank the shit out of you. I'm gonna make you cry into a cup and make you drink your own tears. Okay, that was excessive. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm sick of that shit. I don't know. I think the live stream needs to be done. I think I've lost control of myself at this point. I'm sick of that shit. Okay, I'm not some Sanrio fetish. All right. I'm not some Sanrio fetish motherfucker. I will spank you with a Karopi paddle. You want Sanrio? I'll give you Sanrio. All right. Daddy, are you watching? Can I have some water? I need to take my desiccated bovine thyroid. Oh my God. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. This is a South Node. It has to do with some karmic stuff. And it's almost a sense of like, past life karma, chameleon. They come and go. They come and go. Oh. Okay. I just, I'm fucking irritated. That's what it is. Let me get in control of myself. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. Okay. Okay. I'm reading the cards and I'm understanding. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. I'm getting it. I like the way you're kid. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. Okay. What do you need to release? My frustration, my irritation. Mm-hmm. Yes. 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 That's what I need to release. What do you need to release? Is there something that you are holding on to that is preventing you? Oh, I got some elven ear action. I wish I was just like this amazing elf. I'm not. What do you need to release? What is it? Is it something from the past? Is it something that's kept you very, very chained to a past event? Is it a memory? Is it a feeling? Is it just a sense of something that you don't even really know what you're sensing? Ooh, it's time to give back their toxicity rather than continue to take it in. Ooh, I'm just saying. Oh, good God. What's a good song for this situation? Oh my God. Oh, shit. Oh, oh, uh, there's some shit going on. And I think what's going on is mhm, uh, watching everything you do, just wishing away. Time to give rather than take. Ooh, don't let pride get in your way. This is like a need for a decision to be made. I think a decision has already been made, but I think the message is more about a decision about what action to take in response to the decision that was made. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Someone is just totally dealing with their shadow self in order for their crown chakra to go full active. Like there's a burning away of all of the negativity. There's a burning away of all of that, like, I don't know, perception that caused them to behave in the way that they behaved. It's this sense of the way they behaved was. Mm, sorry. I, the Lord of sea and sky, I have heard my people cry. I have wept for love of them. They turn away. I will break their hearts of stone. Give them hearts for love alone. Okay. This has to do with someone's fear of rejection. They are afraid of being rejected. So it's a mirror of your own fear of rejection. And it's like your insecurities are playing off of each other, you know? They're afraid, you're afraid, they're afraid, you're afraid. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? Okay, enough church songs. This is just a really, the integrity is there. Okay, the integrity is there, but the sense of unconditional love, you know, it's not really there. It's almost like this interpretation of that perception is the issue. It's not that there's a lack of unconditional love. It's that the sense of it, the awareness of it, ah, it's not there. And so that's creating a fear that's leading to a lack of patience, which is then, creating such a struggle with this earthly experience, right? Like, it's hard. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's already burned. Hot diggity dum. Hot diggity dum. All right. Ooh, the demon horrors are coming out left and right. Ain't that some shit? It's like this radio frequency that causes them to kind of be agitated and rise up to the top, kind of like a pimple or a boil on the ass. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what it is. A pimple or a boil on the ass. That's what you are, James Tippins. Repent and believe the gospel. Are you aware that because of the Council of Nicaea, they removed quite a bit of the Bible, the actual living Bible, and they focused on the parts that led to the death of Jesus the Christ? Have you heard of Nag Hammadi? Hmm? Are you aware that Jesus the Christ was a Nazarene Essene, and his people and the teachings of his people are the very thing that caused him to elevate to the level of Christhood? And that the people who dictated the Bible are the very people who initiated a war against the peaceful Essenes. Jesus's people, they were murdered. What I preach here are the living words of a man who lived in accordance with the rituals and teachings that kept him and his mind pure. Not that bastardized shit you're telling me to repent with. I'm baptized and confirmed, baby boo. Baptized and confirmed. Hmm. My God doesn't require repentance. My God asks of me to never participate in self abnegation. He didn't know, Lisa. He didn't know. He didn't know. He actually entered a church, a living church, just like Jesus had, one full of life and empowerment. Jesus never taught to separate from divinity. As a Nazarene Essene, he believed that the proper herbal floral remedies were what will keep the body pure and healthy. That disharmony between the body and the mind is the very thing that causes disease, that arises from the disharmony. And to allow the unpure teachings to enter into the thoughts, which then penetrate into the body, that's Satan's work. Are you an agent of darkness? Is that why you're here? Are you an agent of darkness? Is that why you're here? That's okay. I like to fuck with dark things. What I mean is put them in their place. I don't know if you know this. Michael's with me often, you know, Archangel Michael, the one said to be the right hand of God. He has this little bit of a fetish. He likes to put dark things beneath his heel. And unless you want him to put his big ass foot on your face, you should probably repent for being disrespectful in the presence of a child of God. My dad doesn't like it when I'm disrespected. Neither do I. Mm-hmm. Ben says the devil wears Prada. I don't think he has a budget for that. Unless Prada is at Ross. Celebration in reverse. There's nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to celebrate when people try and dominate you and shame you. I think he came into the live stream a little too late because I was just saying earlier, you might want to rewind this video, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. I was just saying earlier that I'm tired of people taking one look at me and thinking that I'm the type of Asian that you can come in and dominate. Because I'm not. How's it feel to be publicly spanked with words? Don't worry. I will give you back your balls in a satin purse when I'm done with the live stream. Yeah. Tell me to repent. Fuck out of here with your bullshit. Celestial teacher in reverse. Hey, nothing wrong with Ross. Nothing's wrong with Ross. I got this chair from Ross. I liked it. Nothing wrong with Ross. But I'm just saying, when people be talking like they got a champagne budget, in reality, they drinking tap water. I mean, you kind of in the wrong place. I can see through you. I can see through you. So let's talk on this real quick. You come here speaking the words of God as though I'm an abomination, right? Because of what I'm doing, it's demonic. Who the fuck do you think made me? So you either believe that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipowerful, and never is ever wrong, or you're lying. You don't really believe that. Which one is it? Because if you come here trying to say that I'm an abomination as a creation of God, God created me. Nothing outside of God is able to create unless God gives it permission to create. So at the end of the day, God's the only thing that has the ability to stamp the approval, right? Because I exist, that means God stamped its approval on me. Do you believe God is omnipowerful, omnipresent, or not? Because you're talking to me about the Bible, about the Gospels, which try and illustrate Jesus to be that bridge between us, the lowly piece of shit humans, and God, this omnipresent, omnipowerful, omniloving thing. So then that would mean God made everything, including me. So are you saying you disagree with God's creation? Oh, that's demon behavior. Are you saying your opinion as a lowly human with a limited perception and processing capability knows more than this omnipotent God? I don't think you know what you're talking about. I don't think you know what you're talking about at all. I think you memorized the Gospels while you were jacking off into a sock. I mean, if we're just going to be spouting obnoxious ass offensive opinions, I might as well. I might as well. Who's to say that you weren't memorizing the Bible as you were watching porn? You've already shown your behavior is demonic. Thinking you can usurp the grand design of God. I'll give you a break. I'll give you a break. I can run circles around you and your gospel. There's nothing Bushido about picking on you any further, right? Because I kind of feel like I'm picking on you at this point because it's like, pretty sure you lack the intelligence. Ooh, I'm being extra today. Damn, spicy. Ghost pepper spicy. Ghost pepper spicy. Just say it. You entertained me. Thank you for that, though. I know. Michael's laughing. It's just, oh my God, you made Michael laugh too. It's amazing. Good shit. Thank you for that. All right, celestial teacher in reverse. So, celestial teacher in reverse, right? Like, ooh, upside down. Sometimes the people who are upside down in the perception are the very people who will help you to learn about yourself. Yeah. I have never felt more valid than I do in the presence of people who try and use scripture to shame me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's very stimulating. I gotta find some scripture. I don't know. Let's see. Mm. Ooh. Ooh, I love this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, give me the passage. Give me the passage. Hold up. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Let me find it. Oh, Ephesians 1, verse 3 to 6. Father God has blessed us with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places in Christ. God chose us in Christ before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. Ooh, by which he made us accepted in the beloved. Ooh, I'm saying. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9 through 10. But you are the ones chosen by God, chosen for the high calling of priestly work, chosen to be holy people, God's instruments to do his work and speak out for him, to tell others of the night and day difference he made for you, from nothing to something, from rejected to accepted. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Gosh, Revelation 12:10. The name of Satan means the accuser, Shaitan, the accuser, right? It says that Satan accuses us night and day before God. The accuser says, you're bad. You're a loser and you will never measure up. You fucking Shaitan. From your own gospel, you are the accuser. Shaitan, the one who turned from God in shame. In shame, you fucking agent of darkness. Come here and accuse. The name of Satan is the accuser. From your own Bible. Michael's on some good shit right now. Hebrews 7:25, Jesus says, Father, I've clothed my beloved ones in my robes of righteousness. They are holy and without blame. How many people have you fed, you accuser? How many people have you clothed in robes of dignity and grace? To lift them back up to their proper place, the place created for them by God. How many? Do you remember their names and their faces? Do you remember the stories that they've lived of how other accusers, just like you, attempted to dethrone them, to remove them from the throne room of God, their rightful place at the foot of the seat of their Father? You fucking accuser. You didn't realize, huh? Baptized and confirmed, baby boo. Baptized and confirmed. When I say I'm a child of God, motherfucker, I mean it. I mean it. I'm actually a child of God. I know the words used by my brethren to try and further remove me from his throne room. You won't succeed. I bow to no one. You won't succeed. I tell you. Don't ever allow anyone to remove you from your own throne room. Don't. There's nothing to repent for. There's nothing to be sorry about. Nothing. I want to read you a portion of our church's bylaws. Let me get it up. Read you a short portion. This is what the church believes. Our church, Soulwork Synergistics. Divine consciousness awareness frees us from the power of malignant darkness, self abasement, self abnegation, lies, sickness, and emotional torment. This leads to the understanding that to agree to poisons injected into my sovereign body, violating my sovereign free will, is to subject myself to self abnegation and create energetic imbalance that will lead to the manifestation of symptomatic presentation of actual physiological and pathological disease, a psychological disease. Toxic injection is more than just vaccination. It's to be pressured into believing the same as someone else. Toxic is toxic is toxic. God, the Creator, has revealed himself to be eternally self existent, an omnipotent syzygy in three natures, the creator of the pleroma, creator of the kitsis, and creator of the ion. My life is a fractal of the divine ion, and my life mission is to return back to at one-ment with the pleroma. Anything that takes from my divine sovereignty or negatively impacts the purity of my temple further removes me from my efforts to return to pleroma, at one-ment with God. What's that mean? That as a member of this church, our beliefs are fuck what other people say, unless it comes from your soul and leads you to further return to at one-ment with the divine. Fuck what they say. Do not allow others to inject their toxicity into your divine consciousness to give way to self-abnegation. I don't think so. Someone unban him. He needs to say sorry. Unban him so he can say sorry. Okay? If God is the Father, Sophia, wisdom, is the mother. I am my mother's daughter. Don't come here to play. with someone who's wise. I understand the man who makes these types of comments. I understand how deeply you have embodied that fallen patriarchy. That's okay, because I sit here as a testament to the rising of the matriarchy. You can call me mom. I still think you're a shitty person, though. All right, enough cattiness for today. We're talking about soul separation. A separation that occurred because of this toxic ethos. This is someone who was in an environment that was extremely toxic. They took that in, and then all of this cluster foolery happened because of that. So, toxic ethos leads to toxic life. What do you want to allow into your life? Toxicity, or do you want to return to what one meant with the pleroma? The totality. What would you like? Diseases are created by deviations from the law, and to heal the disease due to deviation requires the curative powers of different herbs and plants, heliotherapy, hydrotherapy, and the proper diet for every ailment. The intentional use of unrestricted deep breath and rhythmic breathing holds a power to restabilize the physical body, the acting body, by rejuvenating the cellular materials and increasing the spiritual power of the person. To remain in the grace of God, we as his children must live by the guidance provided us through scripture and ancient texts such as the Nag Hammadi, the ancient scriptures that focus on the living works of Jesus the Christ through his younger life. The manual of discipline, also called the rule of the community. These are Essene teachings, the root of what Jesus was preaching before he was executed. Let's not romanticize it with the word crucifixion. He was executed. He was murdered. Thought is a superior force, more powerful than the force of either feeling or action, because it is the instigator of both. The totality of an individual's thoughts is called his thinking body. Its individual function is to utilize the power of thought to guide and direct the currents of feeling in the individual's body and the actions of his acting body. The thinking body can do this because it penetrates through and through the feeling and acting bodies. The thinking body is man's highest gift from his creator. When you allow someone else to manipulate your thinking body, which then instigates all of these processes that leads to disease or at one-ment between the self and the soul, you are giving your power away. For it and it alone gives him the capacity to become conscious of the law, to understand it, to work in harmony with it, to perceive its manifestations in all the surroundings, in himself, in every cell and molecule of his physical body, in everything that is, and to realize its omnipresence and omnipotence by becoming conscious of the law, by understanding it, by acting in harmony with it. Man becomes a co-creator with God. There is no greater or higher value in the universe if man fails to become consciously aware of the law. And I'm not talking about the law of one that's utilized by all of these spiritual people that are like really manipulating these words. This is esoterica. These are belief structures that existed before Jesus was Christed. You cannot come to me and utilize teachings that you don't really know. These are the teachings of Nazarene Essenes. They taught that God was in everything. In everything. Everything. If man fails to become consciously aware of the law, he deviates from it unknowingly, for he is surrounded by fields of inharmonious forces, prompting him to deviations. These deviations create all the imperfections in his world, all the limitations and negations in his thoughts and feelings and physical well being, in his environment, in society, and the entire planet. Every time man creates or accepts an inferior thought, he is accepting an inferior force into his world. I refuse to play small any longer. I refuse. I refuse. Let me read that again. The inferior force, the inferior thought, if he accepts this into his world, he's accepting an inferior force into his world. The inferior force, according to the strength of the thought, reacts on his feeling body. This sets up an emotional disequilibrium in his feeling body, which in turn reacts on his physical body. This disequilibrium automatically causes further deviations, further inharmonies, further diseases in the feeling and acting bodies. And these inharmonies, these diseases, create an inharmonious atmosphere around the individual, which affects the thinking, feeling, and acting bodies of all others who are not conscious of the law. Something shifted. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't need to know. Maybe I just need to live and breathe it. I'm taking on a title today. It's only appropriate because I'm done playing small. I am labeling myself appropriately now. Hello. Welcome to my church. My name is Reverend Emmy. This is a place where I will help you find God living inside you. And I will defend you as God has instructed me to do. There is no war too small or too great that I cannot succeed in my defense of you. You will no longer be surrounded by inferior thoughts from inferior men. Welcome to my church. Welcome home. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with the bullshit. Absolutely done. And this is what we can allow the inferior thoughts of inferior men to do for us. We can allow it to ignite that rebellion. You know what kind of rebellion? The kind that puts you back in your proper place. This is the only disclaimer I'm going to put. If you are a demon whore and you want to sit in my space, you better address me accordingly. Reverend Emmy. Anything less will get you banned. And I just might do an exorcism on you for free. Just saying. All right. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Don't allow someone else to initiate self-sabotage. Lisa. Lisa says, thank you for having us here. Boo, this is your home. You don't have to thank me for entering your home. Just like my children don't have to be like, Mommy, thank you for letting me be home. This is your home. Your home. Most people will be welcome here. I say most because I don't want to lie to you. I have zero tolerance for demon whore behavior. Zero tolerance. I have zero tolerance for people who choose to behave as though they are superior energies and thoughts, when in reality, it's just a regurgitation. They're regurgitating the inferior thoughts of inferior men. What am I trying to say? They're not my problem. That's why they can't stay here. When you hold yourself to the degree of divinity that you are capable of, your back becomes strong, your spine becomes fortified. You'll no longer bow to those that are lesser in their perceptions. There is divinity in everything. But if that divinity is encased in demonic behavior, I will not bow to your demons. And I want to see you try and force me to. I'm just saying. And maybe I should issue a public statement of faith so that when you join me here in the morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for church, we'll be able to have a very clear understanding of what our beliefs actually are so that you can decide if that resonates with you or if it doesn't. Now, if your beliefs differ, that doesn't mean you're inferior. But when your beliefs cause you to behave in an inferior way, you're abso-fucking-lutely inferior. And for anyone who wants to be like, well, who made you the one that gets to decide who's inferior? God. That's who. You got a problem with that? Take it up with God. I'm just doing as I'm instructed, discerning what is inferior to the divinity that already exists within me. You don't like it? Take it up with God. I don't know. Maybe you can find an 800 number. Maybe you can find his email. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Our lives as a duality no longer need to remain as a duality. You can be a totality. You can enter into a space of totality where you can embrace yourself as you are, have no shame, learn things from the source. And you guys can look all of this stuff up. You can look all of this stuff up. I am no expert in Nazarene Essene teachings, rituals, and daily life practices. I am no expert. I have a familiarity. Yes. I am no expert. I do not know enough about their traditional beliefs and lifestyles to be able to teach that. But I do remember enough to know what I believe, even from way back then. Even from way back then. And yes, I lived during that time. Why do you think I get so fucking pissed off when people try and bring Jesus into the mix? I gotta put this on the screen. There you go. Thank you, Lindsay, for that. Thank you for that, Lindsay. That was very helpful. I appreciate I appreciate you getting that information for us. Oh my god. I just that was good. That was good. Okay, direction, sigil, and flow. It's time for you to flow in the direction that your soul is sending you. Awaken gnosis. Allowing your faith, which is the toddlerhood of your soul's um, understanding, perception, and allowing that to kind of ripen and mature into a state of gnosis, knowing. There's just something so beautiful and powerful when you enter into gnosis. Just this knowing, just the knowing. You know. You know. I wonder if I can put Reverend on my driver's license. Hold on. Hold on. I will go all the way and change my license. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just you wait. I'm gonna allow myself to receive the proper title. I'm gonna allow myself to receive the proper title. mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, shit. It's the number for injury lawyers. Well, because they've been injured. They've been injured. The ego has been injured. And so they must have some, injury representation. Let's pull one final card from Kiki over here. All right. But I mean, and Reverend sounds so like stuffy. Maybe we can combine Reverend with Emmy and just call me Revy. I'm just saying. And then my tagline could be like vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. All right. I guess it counts if they hurt themselves. An injury is an injury, I hope they have rental insurance. Oh, I'm already like a legally recognized minister. I'm already a minister. That's what I'm saying. I'd be playing small far too much, Like I'd be trying to tiptoe around other people's feelings rather than properly identifying myself. I actually am a reverend. Yeah. So ooh, that's my face. That's my face today. Set a hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop rapping to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Skittle we bop, we rock a Scooby Doo. Guess what? America, we love you. Okay, here goes. There are times when divine energy is needed to help us achieve our spiritual goals. When you do not feel completely in control of your destiny, the divine is usually gifting you with an opportunity to reach for assistance and to invoke divine power, to call to the celestial mountain so that you might be gifted with a far superior outcome. Your permission to beings that love you unconditionally to offer you help is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower those forces to come to your aid and help you manifest your life purpose and destiny. You're being asked to empower the divine to help you, to call to the celestial mountain within your own heart, to reach out and allow the divine to assist your current life unfoldment. We live in a free will universe, and no matter how much you're loved, in fact, because you are so loved and respected, no being will intervene for you without your permission. So let's just get this straight. Because you are so loved, when you choose to believe that you are born a sinner and unworthy of the love of God, God will respect that. God will withhold its presence from your life. What do we need to do here? We need to begin accepting, allowing, asking, receiving all of these things that society tells us we are not allowed to do. Why? Because to do so is to empower yourself and the giver. The giver and the receiver both become empowered in that situation. We receive tangible proof that the world is good, that we are safe. There are certain things that are needed, just certain things. I don't like to use the term God, not because I don't believe in God, not because I lack some type of awareness that everything I do was given to me by God. It's because of what the fallen patriarchy has done with that three-letter word. It's become something so ingrained from generation after generation after generation of oppression. There has to be a better word. There has to be a better way to say it. A way that overrides the programming that teaches us that we are unworthy. The moment we hear that word, we are brought back to the programming of our ancestors that we are unworthy. Mm. Even the word Adonai is just, it's only part, one half. It causes the totality, the pleroma, to become a duality. I want us to re enter into this space, a space of at one-ment, where we feel whole. And in that wholeness, centered in that wholeness, is an awareness of the divine spark that powers our entire existence. The word will come to us. the appropriate word will come to us. The appropriate way to address a totality of the highest level of divinity. Mm. Mm. I'm done with that belief. To believe that I was created in sin and that I was born as a sinner is to say God got things wrong. No, there's nothing wrong with any of us. The only thing wrong is the perception we continue to choose to have about ourselves. Do not believe that asking for help means that you will grow weak or dependent and not grow spiritually. You are doing this to grow in your own mastery at a soul level, not to hand over your life and not take personal and spiritual responsibility for it anymore. Asking for spiritual assistance helps you grow in trust, wisdom, and understanding of the nature of the universe and how it operates. Learning to ask for and receive divine assistance helps us learn the art of surrender so that we can merge with greater spiritual forces in our own individual selves. Something wonderful begins to happen. You will discover that your divine self is a powerful living expression of the source of the universe. You have within you the power, love, and sustenance of the source of life itself. When we call to the celestial mountain, we are remembering that we are divine in our own heart. We gain power through this remembrance, and we can help others remember too. So, the more you choose to spiritually empower the divine to assist you, the stronger and more conscious your relationship with beings of light becomes. And the more you begin to realize the similarities that exist between your own divine nature and these beings. In other words, in keeping good spiritual company, you begin to realize your true nature. Make sure that you empower those beings who genuinely love you unconditionally. When asking for help, always say 3 times, I call on those beings who love me unconditionally. Then say, I thank you for your clear guidance and assistance on this matter, so that I may grow in my own spiritual mastery with peace, love, and joy. Of my own free will, so be it. Or, or you could just begin speaking to your own soul. There's no intercessor needed. You can begin talking to your soul and listening to what it is telling you. How do you listen? The language of the soul is felt, not heard. The language of the soul is felt, not heard. And when you listen to the people who tell you you're not allowed to feel, you're not allowed to cry, you're not allowed to be upset, you're not allowed to do anything except be this zombie of a positive waste of space. That's what you become. That is what you become. You were created to be so much more than just a waste of space. You were created to be so much more than a regurgitator. You were created to be a free thinking, free feeling, free will sovereign of a soul. I used to have this one saying. I used to have it on every email that goes out. God whispers to our hearts and speaks to our souls. It's through your heart. There's a structure near your heart It's the keys to the kingdom. It's your key pass. It's dormant. As far as I know, only the highest level of servants can activate that. It's why I can do the work that I do without becoming depleted. I don't get tired. I don't get depleted. I remember where I kept the keys. That's what I teach. People have asked me in the past, why did I name my energetic system Kokoro 33? Kokoro is the center point, the place where the mind, the body, the heart, and the soul come together and hold symposium where they speak together, sing together, live together. 33 is my life path. That's what I was created to do. And I can only do what I was created to do, which is be a number 33, only after I've reached and lived in my space of Kokoro. I invite you guys to join me there, to join me in that space of center where all these parts of you can come together and coexist in the most cohesive way. If we are ready for the world to change, we need to begin preparing ourselves for that change. Knowing yourself, knowing your energy, your power, how to utilize this with integrity, with intention and integrity. What a powerful people we become. What a powerful people we become. We're starting. We're starting. You have to allow yourself to really, really, really just be. You already know what to do. You're already living your purpose. I got to get going. I have sessions that are starting. So I hope whatever you take away from this, even if it's just some laughter over something I said while I was joking around, that's fine. But I hope whatever you take away from today's talk empowers you in some way, in a way that will bring you closer to your divinity, in a way that causes you to release, to purge, to shed more and more and more of your disbelief in yourself and your life choices. You're making all the right decisions. It may not seem like it, but you are. You will find yourself in the places surrounded by the people that you need when you're ready. So instead of trying to force and rush, instead work on your willingness to accept that you were born ready. My mom used to say something in the most sarcastic way, right? And for a while, it irritated me. And then after a while, I just found it funny. And now I think it's profound. I think it's just profound. Whenever we would take her somewhere, I would ask her, "Are you ready?" Right? Are you ready? Because she always is the last one to be ready. And it always messes up our time, right? We have a set schedule, yada, yada. It always creates some type of havoc for me. So I would ask her, "Are you ready?" And she would reply back, I was born ready. I'm a Girl Scout. I am my mother's daughter. I was born ready. I was born ready with a knowledge of spiritual bushcraft. There's nothing I will not get through in this life simply because I refuse to not get through it. Whatever information I need, whatever information is necessary for whatever it is that's placed before me, I will know what I need to know and I will know how to apply that information. And I will get through it. Facing complex questions. I just got a notification. Your life is complex. Personalized insights to help you answer any questions. See the difference. When you talk to your soul, that's what you get. The simple answers for complex living. I'm just saying, we have everything we need. We have everything we need. We were born ready. We have everything we need. We simply have to release our lack of trust and faith in ourselves. Stop giving your power away by having more faith in someone else's words than you do in your own truth. There is nothing any spiritual teacher or leader can tell you that you don't already feel deep inside you. So, yes, have gratitude for the people who can help to raise to the surface of your awareness the very truths that have been buried deep inside you that you need now. Yes, have gratitude. That's beautiful. But never give them the credit that belongs only with you. Okay? I love you guys so much. I got to get going. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I just wanted to remind you guys once again, we are still having that raffle. I ask you guys to please, please, please support us with this raffle. This raffle is so ridiculously important. This is what's going to give us the opportunity, the ability to relocate my board members. I'm bringing them to the sanctuary. Mm. Ooh, that was potent. Mm. Mm. The proceeds from that raffle will give me the ability to do that. It will make it possible for the board members to call the sanctuary home so we can continue with construction. Mm. And y'all, my board members are people who are taking an equally huge leap of faith. This massive, massive, massive leap of faith, giving up their entire life, trusting in what their soul is telling them and coming to a place that I haven't even disclosed. This raffle is the thing that we will be doing to make this happen. If you are not able to enter the raffle, each entry is only $1. Every dollar counts. If you are not able to enter into the raffle, I ask you to please share this out. Share the raffle out, send it to your employers, send it to your family, your friends. You can purchase entries and gift it to someone else. So many different ways for you to support us. So many different ways. If you have your own platform and you live stream, if you have your own community and your own audience, please share this event out. There's no more half-assing this. I need my board at the sanctuary so that we can push forward. They're not even getting paid, guys. They're not even asking to be paid. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. The goal is July. That's in about a month, a little bit over a month. The goal is July. The amount we're trying to raise is for the cost of relocation. That's it. It's not even for their wages anymore. Originally, that's what I was trying to raise enough so that I can pay a board and I can pay contractors and all of this and all of that. The way everything played out is beautiful. It's beautiful. I just need them at the sanctuary so that we can push forward. And whatever way we can make that happen, whether it's you being ridiculously generous and getting more tickets, more entries, or you sharing it out, you talking about it. Every day, this becomes more and more real for me, and I hope for all of you as well. This is no longer just an idea. This is no longer something that's a dream for my heart. This is becoming something extremely tangible, very real. And you guys are helping make it into a reality. Every layer, every level, you help to co-create that. I appreciate how much you guys support me. I truly do. So I'm going to schedule a day where I'm going to do nothing but completely free readings. And we're going to post that in the community tab of my Emmy Evolving channel on YouTube. I'm also going to be posting it on all of the social media. You have to be subscribed to the Soulworks Energistics channel in order to participate. That subscription is free. You go to YouTube, create an account if you don't already have one, and you subscribe. I'll give you guys the link. Subscribe to that and you'll be able to. Okay? You'll be able to get your comments in, hopefully be picked for a reading, whatever it is, whatever it is. I just want to show my appreciation because you guys are so appreciated. You have no idea. No idea at all. You guys mean a lot. I gotta go. I'm late. All right, guys, remember, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Please share out the raffle. The link is right there, soulworksynergistics.com/raffle. I'll see you guys again very